What is good, Vibe Gang? Last video of the night. And you know I had to close it with my man Tom MacDonald. Now, as you guys saw the intro video, I had to put a disclosure up there. There's a lot of crazy people out there saying I talk too much. Listen, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say this once, and I'm not gonna say it again. This is my channel. I can talk as long as I want, I can record as long as I want, and I can post whatever I want. So you can't tell me shit. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It is what it is. Mind your neck. How about that? Mind your neck. Go do something else. Let me do what I'm doing and mind your neck. Point blank. Second thing is, I listen to Tom MacDonald because I listen to Tom MacDonald. That's why. I think he's dope. That's my personal opinion. And you know what makes it very unique? It's my opinion. If you're not supposed to agree with my opinion, you can have your own opinion about something, but it's my opinion that I think that Tom MacDonald is dope. That's why I react to it. I just want to let that out there right now. I was hearing comments about this song, and they talk about Tom MacDonald talking big old facts in this one. But when isn't he? This man's always talking facts. Me and him think similar, like in a lot of things. Not everything. I mean, I don't agree with everything that he says, but the majority of it I do agree with. So that's what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Federico, cut the beat. Oh, Hangover Gang. I don't think you guys met the new Federico, have you? Federico, say hello to the people, man. That's fire. He saved up money. We were selling oatmeal cookies out in the street. He saved enough money to get a makeover done. He got a house at the side of the garage. He built himself with sticks and shit. He drives a tricycle to work. He works at 7-Eleven. He changes out the hot dogs that are bad. He takes the hot dogs that are bad out, and he puts the hot dog. He can take those hot dogs home. He eats. He gets paid $13.50 every week. He's doing things, man. He's out the garage. Federico, cut the beat. This already, you start with your fuckery with those eyes and shit. It look like the Matrix in this motherfucker. Hold on. What are you doing, man? Yo, Nova is fired, bro. The way she could just make this man look like anything she wants him to look, that's crazy. Tom MacDonald, Sheeple. Sheeple? That's self-explanatory. Sheep, people. You can see it right there, Sheeple. So he's talking about the followers, not the leaders. He's talking to the followers right now. You good? Protect Tom MacDonald. I already know what the man is gonna say about all this shit. Let's go.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily.
What in the iRobot is going on here? Go back a bit.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by...
I said this in another video. It was not even a Tom MacDonald video. It was another video. I forgot who it was. I think it was Adam Calhoun or Upchurch. It was one of those two. But I even said that. I made that point as well. You have a lot of African-American guys and females that talk about something that they've never been through. Right? Is that fair to say? Please let me know if you were a slave at any point, you could actually sue that person. That doesn't work anymore. Like, so when was it that you dealt with it? Let's think about it like this. Oh, they always pulling me over. Because you're driving while you're smoking weed with music blasting. Why are they not going to pull you over? It's illegal to smoke and drive. I don't get that. Like, and then you want to come out. Like, you put yourself in that life. Is it hard to get out of that life? Absolutely it's hard. But it's going to be even harder if you don't try. People that are living, not all of them. There's a lot of situations that are completely different, and I understand. But I'm talking about the ones that I know. They can easily get out of poverty if they wanted to. They can easily get out of the ghetto if they wanted to. They just don't choose to. They want to live that life. That's a choice. Slaves don't have choices. They either do what they're told to do, and that's it. But you have that choice to live the life that you're living in. Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. I am a service manager at one of the biggest car companies in the world. One of the biggest. And I manage 7 other people. You know how I worked and I got to where I needed to go. I said I want to get out the hood, and I had to change something to get out the fucking hood. And that's what I did. I'm just saying that's one of the things I always preach. Stop talking about like your great-grandparents, your grandparents. Let them talk, let them protest, let them, because they dealt with it. They felt that pain. They were the ones crying. They were the ones running. They were the ones getting water, a water hose sprayed on them. They were the ones that got dogs chasing them. They're the ones that dealt with all that. You just heard about it. You just heard about what happened. Don't come over here giving me that bullshit. You are in the position you in because of you. There's a lot of very, 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 very rich and respected and black men in this world. There's a lot of them. And most of them chose to get out the fucking hood to do something with their life. Don't give me that shit like you don't have a choice. You're a liar. You're a liar. How about getting out the hood? You're going to have to. This is the problem with humans and all, and period. Once you're set in a certain way of living and you're comfortable with that way of living, it's hard to try something new. It's hard to say, you know what, I'm done with this, I'm out of here. And sacrifice everything that you like to do, you have to sacrifice to get to a better neighborhood or a better job and stuff like that. It's hard because now you're starting over. And it's easier to go be in the streets that you think, because it's not easy being in the streets. It's hard, but it's easy money though, right? That's what it's about, easy money. You don't want to work for it. Don't confuse your slavery with your laziness. Don't confuse slavery with laziness, because that's all that is. I don't want to work for it. I want to get it. But like I said, there's a lot of different situations that's the case. And yeah, you saw the beginning of the video. I'm going to talk. So I would suggest you just get off now. Leave a dislike, leave your stupid comment, and get the fuck out. Because that's what's going to happen. Cool, and I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to get it out of my way. I delete comments, so I'm letting you not talk all the shit you want. I delete comments. Because if I have to see this every day, I'm not going to let you fuck with my mental. So the easiest and the most common sense thing to do is delete your shit out of my way so I don't have to see it every day. Because I read my comments every day. I don't want to run into yours, and then that just bothers me a little. Not going to do that. So go ahead, talk all the shit. All I'm saying is it's a fact. Don't give me none of that other bullshit. I am a fucking black Hispanic. People confuse me more with black than being Hispanic than anything. You know why I'm in the position I am? You know why I own my home? You know why I got brand new cars outside? You know, because I worked for it. And I had to sacrifice all the bullshit to get to where I'm at now. So don't tell me nothing about that. Please.
Never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by rich folks who...
And that's another thing. Not every white person is like that. If that's the case, my wife would not be my wife. That makes sense? My dad would not be calling me son. Her mom won't be hugging me and kissing me saying she loves me. If that was the fucking case. It's the phones and the videos and all the hate and all the negative shit on the internet. That's what you're seeing and that's what you're absorbing, so that's what you know. Because God forbid you do your own little research and find out shit for yourself. Oh, God forbid I have to work for it. Let me work for information. Oh no, fuck that. Just Google and give me the answer. Fuck out of here.
Actual slaves fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis, controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds.
Right. That's what they doing, man. They're trying to break us apart, man, by propaganda and bullshit in the news, putting up a negative hate and shit in the news. And then you're setting up an agenda to have one race be angry at another race so you could profit. The fuck out of here. That ain't gonna happen. I love you no matter what skin color you are. I don't care what it is. I don't care about none of that negative shit. I'm about positivity, love, and supporting who I can support. That's what it's about for me. All that other nonsense and all that crap, I honestly do not know where you guys find the fucking energy for it. I don't. After a full day of work and me doing YouTube and all this other stuff and spending time with the family, brother, I barely have time to piss. Let alone sit on a fucking comment section talking shit to somebody. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas is wild.
Trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order, they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system, change the...
Yeah, it's okay. I agree. You guys know about the situation, about that way he said turning man into women and everything. All right. There's what I have to say about that. I didn't like talking about it too much. My child is one of those. That sounded fucked up. My child is transgender. And I love my child no matter what he decides he wants to be. That's your own personal issue. That's your own, not issue, but that's your own personal what you want to make you happy. Whatever what my kid needs or wants to make him happy, I'm all for it, 110%. But we had this conversation, me, my wife, and my kid, about the same thing. And if it wasn't for being thrown in the face and everything like that, you're dealing with a bunch of kids that they're growing up not knowing who they are in their brains. So giving them that outlet of you could be whatever you want to be type of deal could live in their minds and fester and make them believe that that's what they are. Not saying that that's not what they feel. I'm just saying throwing it out in the news and throwing it out and just shoving it in people's faces, and there's always every day something different about it. Eventually, a kid that's lost they're gonna take that avenue to find their way. My kid is not one of those. My kid legitimately is transgender. There's people that he even gets screamed at in school the other day. Went into the classroom and said, "Hey, what up, guys?" And some girl said, "Why are you assuming that I'm a guy? Why are you assuming my gender? Why are you assuming that?" Like, and this girl's not, she's a heterosexual female. Like, how are you going to use that on me? That's exactly what my kid told me. Like, what? I walk into the room, "Hey, guys," that doesn't mean anything. But you see how that could start an issue. If my kid would have knocked that girl the fuck out for saying stupid shit like that, then it would be a problem. But my child is smarter than that. He understands ignorant people. I've showed him well. And he just looked at her like, "What are you talking about?" I walk into the room and say, "Hey, guys." Next time I'll say, "Hey, bitches." How about that? And leave it alone. But I can understand where Tom is saying what he's saying. See, that's the problem with a lot of people, what they don't do. You don't try to sit down and understand what another person means by what they say. You just take it as negative. You want to fight him. You want to cancel him. You want to do all this shit to Tom MacDonald because he's telling everybody exactly what most people are feeling but can't say themselves. He's your voice. Use him as your voice.
Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system, change the pronouns. If gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions.
Talk to them then. Talk to them. I know a lot of broke ass white people. Like I said, struggle is not biased. Struggle is absolutely not biased. They're gonna attack any fucking skin color they want. Struggle's the only thing that actually loves everybody. Think about that. And for a second, sit down and think about it. Struggle is the only thing in the world that loves everybody. Doesn't fucking matter about that. The same way there is fucking projects, there's fucking trailer parks and alleyways and deserts, and all over the world there's different type of fucking struggle. All over the world there's sections in each country that people are fucking struggling. You're not the only one. I ain't talking to all the people that think that way. I'm not. But you have to understand, there are some white folks out there that like to throw their privilege in a lot of people's fucking faces just to be an asshole. And that's not even representing white people. That's just representing that person. Because that person is a dick. Am I making any fucking sense? Is Tom making any sense to some of y'all out there? Because I'm telling you.
Pronouns. If gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement.
They set the tone to what they want to set it to, so they could suck you in and you believe everything they tell you. You know what's the one thing that I hate when people say, it's got to be true, I heard it in the internet. Really? What other research did you do besides going on the internet? You read a book lately? You've had conversations like this with other people to see other people's point of views or maybe ideas that you never thought of and stuff like that. You never did that before? You go to the internet and go get facts that you're wilding the fuck out. Unless you're in the police station website. Everything in there was facts. They got my weight and my height right.
View with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but rather she.
That's all he's trying to do. This is gonna constantly happen every year. Same thing. If you guys think the president fucking matters, it doesn't. Doesn't matter who the fuck's the president. They were killing fucking people. And there was racist shit going on when Obama was president, just like it was when Bush was president, just like it was when every other president. Racism and bullshit like that exist for centuries. Changing your president didn't change shit. We're still going through all types of shit. I was just called a nigga the other day at work by a white girl. With the hard ER. I deal with racist shit all day long. But I get and I understand that person's just fucking ignorant. That person's just dumb. You couldn't come at me with a 1994 Ford F-150. You can't afford a $130 tire. But you want to put me down? Nigga, get a job at Walmart as a greeter. You get a discount on the tires that they sell. Nigga, god damn.
Can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Glued to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep.
I like the visuals. Nova is fire. So that iRobots, the robots move the same. They're sheeps. It's like sheeps and herds. They all herd together. And you get it? It's fire.
Blue the screen's just part of the machine. Y'all are sheeple. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheeple.
What is that deepness that you got in your voice? Sound like Barry White up in this bitch. Tom, relax.
Y'all believe? Oh, my sheeple. Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been rotting your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleek, bet, cap. They trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular.
That's cap. That is a lie. They're dumbing you down. If you have to use less words, and we all do it. We all do it, Tom. So I can't really say much about that because I use the words. That's cap. Well, I don't really use that's cap. I'm like, you bullshit. That's what I say. But it's still slang is slang. I mean, when you brought up in a neighborhood that slang was the main key language that you was spoken, I mean, it's just something that you brought up with. Yeah, I don't really think people are gonna be dumbing it. I guess because it's out there, and usually like these rappers and everybody that make these words up and everything, and then it just catches and everybody uses it. I get it, but I mean, if it ain't the rappers, it's gonna be the niggas on the block. So I mean, you're gonna learn it from somebody. But I get what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Like, don't dumb it down. Be articulate when you talk. Sometimes you don't always have to be a gangbanger when you talk to somebody. You're gonna be a gangbanger in the interview. That's why you can't get a job. Sex, yes please. What? Address, my mama's house. The fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been rotting your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleek, bet, cap. They trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being
woo! That nigga said you got a choice. He took both those motherfuckers and throw them inside the garbage can. Fuck you and those pills, nigga. I'm gonna be me. Talk.
Woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward.
Woke used to mean, say it again because they need to hear
Woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's
woke used to mean you understood you were target. So what he means by that is there's a lot of people that are using this woke road to talk about it, but that's all they're doing. They're not taking any steps to fix the issue. Yet it's cool that you're talking about it because the conversation needs to be had. But if that's all you're doing to it and you're not really pushing to make a change, what are you really doing? I think that's kind of what he's trying to say on that.
Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree, it's free speech. Disagree, it's hate speech. Erase it if it came.
If you agree, it's free speech. If you disagree, it's hate speech. That is fire. That was dope. If I agree with what Tom is saying, that's freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. But let's say Tom MacDonald says something that I don't want. I'm like, oh, he hates niggas. Just because I didn't like something he said. Automatically, it changed my narrative of Tom MacDonald. You see how quick that was? Tom, you fucking smart motherfucker with that bar, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
Never taking a step forward. If you agree, it's free speech. Disagree, it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican, and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe, but you'll never cure a sickness till you.
A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. What happened to COVID, though? What happened to COVID? That shit stopped. That shit stopped, didn't it? Something happened. It came to a complete halt. Like I got COVID a month or two ago, or a month ago, or 2 months ago. I got COVID. Yeah, I was sick like a dog. Hell yeah, I was sick like a dog. Niggas act like it was nothing. It's now the normal because there's no agenda that is pushing right now. Watch it until they want to push an agenda. Then all of a sudden it spikes.
A mask became a symbol of which side you believe. But you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed. Because the problem with our natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle. Addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful. Then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral.
Giving them flowers when they're alive, bitch. Why y'all waiting for these motherfuckers to die to give them flowers, but when they were alive, you wanted to hate on them? I want a nigga to say something about Tom MacDonald. God forbid Tom MacDonald dies. Say something nice about him after you just hated this whole man's career since he started. I want to say rest in peace to Tom MacDonald and the MacDonald family. Yeah, I didn't agree with a lot of what you said, but you were a dope rapper in my eyes. Rest in paradise, my brother. Nigga, 2 weeks ago, you just told this nigga that he's trash and you wish that you were next to him so you could knock his block off. You see how that doesn't make sense and it sounds stupid? Fucking, I hate fake people.
Poor and you were never beautiful, then tweet how much they love you.
No, you hate fake people. You fake yourself. Yeah, come over here and suck my dick. How about that? I said it. Ain't not one fake bone in my goddamn fucking body, nigga. It don't matter who the fuck's around me. It don't matter what. Ain't nothing fake. It's about learning how to control yourself. A lot of people say I react to Angelina Jordan. Oh, you don't curse or you don't smoke. She's a 13-year-old kid that I'm reacting to. Does that look appropriate to fucking do? Imagine me reacting to a 13-year-old girl and I say, yo, this bitch is crazy. What is wrong with you? It's learning how to fucking tone it down in certain environments, you fuck. And that's why you can't get a job. The fuck out of here. And I'm talking for black, white, Hispanic, purple, yellow, green, blue. It don't matter what fucking color you are because I know a lot of white people that are just like that. I know a lot of black people that are just like that too. And a lot of Hispanics. So don't tell me shit about that. I'm talking about all of you. Fuck out of here, man.
Natural immunity is it's free. Society is broken, want you locked inside a cubicle. Addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful. Then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep. Glued to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheeple. Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense.
Ooh, I like that. The robot's moving by itself. It's not following the trend. Oh my God. And what he's saying is stupid.
Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race.
If they convince you, they'll confuse you. They want you dumb or dead. So if you don't agree with me, we're going to try to get you out of here. Like what Tom MacDonald said, we got to work together to fix this. We have to work together to fix this type of shit. Don't talk about it, be about it. Don't talk about it, be about it, man. Go ahead.
If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got...
And that's exactly why I'm doing Vibe Talk. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been putting up every Thursday, I'm doing an episode of Vibe Talk. I take a subject matter and I talk about it and give you my personal opinion. I'm doing that for a reason, to see if I can put out a narrative out there that we can start having a conversation decently between whether you agree or disagree with the way I feel about certain situations. And then I'll have guests up. I want to start something. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it was like NF and Tom MacDonald both gave me the courage to go ahead and speak out about how I personally feel about certain situations that some people don't like talking about. So the first episode I was talking about haters. The second episode was mental health. So the next episode that I'm doing is relationships. And just, my point of view on how a relationship should be. And, things to do to get out of fucked up situations or fucked up relationships pretty much. But I'm trying to do these episodes for that reason. to start that conversation, to start the community up, be like, yo, okay, we're not doing no music. Now you're talking to Ray. Now it's me and you guys talking personally with no music at all. And I'm doing that because this conversation needs to be had. Who knows where I could take Vibe Talk to? I could fucking do it as my own podcast. I'm going to invite guests up to have conversations about the subject matter. I'm gonna start doing things with that because it's you're right. You can't just talk about it. You have to be about it. So I hope you guys pay attention to it and listen and join the fun. You know, leave me your comment. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what some things you do to deal with certain situations or what you believe in, and let's start having this conversation. But I'm gonna let you guys know right now, all that hate, negative comment bullshit about go kill yourself, fuck you, if I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up for talking that stupid shit. All that stuff I was getting deleted and I'm not commenting and I'm gonna ignore it completely. So don't even fucking bother. It's gonna be a waste of your time. This is gonna be about positive conversation about something. Debates and clean arguments about a certain situation without anybody getting hurt or feelings hurt or anything like that. That's why I'm doing it. So all that other like hate and negative shit, y'all better go somewhere else with that bullshit. There's a lot of negative channels out there that you go to and they like that type of shit. I don't. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I do not like it. I think that's the most corniest shit in the world. And you're a cornball for even anybody that leaves a negative comment. There's two different things: negative comment and constructive criticism. I know the both. I'm not stupid. Somebody tells me, "Hey Ray, love the video, but dude, the audio's busted." I'll spend an hour to 2 hours trying to fix the audio to make sure it's crisp. That's constructive criticism. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use it to better my channel for you guys. But yo, go kill yourself. I don't agree with the fuck what you said. That could suck a dick because I don't want to deal with it. Understood? Cool.
Dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 19...
What's gonna happen? When your guns get confiscated, what's gonna happen? He say that he feels like our rights are being taken from us. Well, I think that's what he's saying. He probably is. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Sorry about. Let's go back and listen to that last ball.
Information is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like they want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George.
They treat you like trash, and you're allowed to have a gun. Imagine how they're gonna treat you when they know they can take the gun away from you. He protect Tom by any means necessary. They're trying to cancel this man because he's speaking too much fucking truth, and a lot of people can't handle it. But that's why he's gonna keep on talking that truth, because until you guys get through your fucking thick skulls that this man is not hating on nobody. He wants unity. He wants all of us to work together, no matter what skin color it is, work together to fight towards the machine. You guys are not understanding that, though. You got to take it as he's racist. Okay. Cool. Y'all dumb, though. Y'all ever hear yourself sometimes?
You like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police. Now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you. They don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system is...
Mass incarceration means capital for cash investments? That is so fucking facts. That is so much facts about the prison system and incarceration. You get like money. Like, I don't know how it works. I don't look into it and stuff like that. But I know what he's talking about when it has to do with the prisons, the prison system, and then, you know, the elections, and it's all a money scheme to who got the best prison. So you get more prisoners in your prison. And wouldn't your prison be the best prison if you have less prisoners in there? Because that means you actually got through their fucking head and they didn't do no more crimes. If you got more fucking prisoners in there, I guess it's free labor. Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of free labor. So I know what you're talking about, brother. I know.
They don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is.
Ooh, that it was simple, but it hit. People are saying the system is broken. No, it's not. The system is working perfectly fine. The system is doing what the system was built to do. If we let's say we all together listen to Tom and all do what he says needs to be done in order to fix this shit, right? To them, now the system is broken. Now we have to do something and tweak something to make it back to the way it was. Because my pockets are getting empty. It's all about, well, y'all motherfuckers are worried about black and white. The only thing that everyone, all the puppeteers that is dangling your strings, they're the ones that the only color they worry about is green. They don't give a fuck about nothing else. They don't give a fuck about your life or my life. All they give a shit about is that green in their bank accounts, baby. But yeah, right now, let's fight each other.
Capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all.
We ain't doing nothing wrong. Everything's fine. But why do you have like secret, like covert missions, and why do you have like shit that you can't tell us about? Why y'all got all that? If everything's fine, tell us the truth. Tell us the dead honest truth. Dude, the government wakes up tomorrow and the government starts telling us the absolute truth about everything. I guarantee that at least 13 million motherfuckers' heads are going to explode.
Their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law.
The only people that can control are the criminal ones. So they're going to keep on pushing you to a corner until you go out and start doing stupid shit. Because they need the convicts. They need... Tom, stop talking like that, nigga.
Well, you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free. Can't have no peace till we're on the same team. But y'all are sheep. Blue to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheeple. What do y'all believe? My sheeple. Nothing's what it seems.
Boy, Tom gonna get shit for this one. Tom is definitely gonna get shit for this one, yo. At 38 minutes. I knew this was gonna fucking happen. That's why I decided to put this one as the last video of the night. Tom always does this to me. I apologize for the long video, but I love you guys. Tom, Nova, beautiful. The visuals are insane. Nova is fire. I love you guys. I got more coming tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, and good morning, wherever you are in the world. I love all of you. Peace.